Most people believe saving money is the smartest financial habit you can have. From childhood, we're taught that if you save regularly, avoid spending, and play it safe, your future will automatically be secure. Saving feels responsible, it feels mature, and because it feels safe, almost no one questions whether it's actually enough. But here's the uncomfortable reality: millions of people save money their entire lives and still struggle financially. They do everything right, yet freedom always feels out of reach. The problem isn't discipline or effort, the problem is the belief that saving alone can build a better future. In this video, we're going to break down, step by step, why saving money by itself is useless in the long run. No complex finance jargon, no risky hype, just clear logic, real-world thinking, and simple explanations anyone can understand, even if you've never studied money before. If you've ever wondered why your savings don't feel powerful, or why financial security still feels fragile despite being careful, this video will give you clarity. Watch till the end, because once you understand the real role of saving, you'll never look at money the same way again. The comfort lie: why saving feels like progress. From childhood, we're taught a simple rule: save money and you'll be secure. Piggy banks, fixed deposits, emergency funds, saving is marketed as the ultimate sign of financial responsibility. And because it feels disciplined and safe, people rarely question it. But here's the uncomfortable truth: saving alone creates comfort, not progress. Saving gives the illusion of control. You feel smart because you're not spending recklessly. Your bank balance grows slowly, and that feels like winning. But money sitting idle doesn't grow in real terms, it just waits. While you're busy protecting it, the world keeps moving, prices keep rising, and the value of your saved money quietly shrinks. The real problem is that saving is a defensive move, not an offensive one. It protects you from short-term shocks but does nothing to move you forward. You're preparing to survive problems, not preparing to grow. And survival mode, when extended for years, becomes a trap in itself. This is why many people save consistently for decades and still feel stuck. They did what they were told. They were careful, they were disciplined, yet financial freedom still feels far away. That's not bad luck, it's because saving was never designed to be the final strategy. Inflation, the silent thief eating your savings. Most people think money loses value only when they spend it. That's wrong. Money also loses value when it just sits there. This invisible enemy is called inflation, and it's the reason saving alone is fundamentally broken as a long-term strategy. Inflation means the cost of living increases over time. What 100 rupees could buy 5 years ago, it can't buy today. Food, rent, education, healthcare, everything gets more expensive. But your savings don't automatically grow at the same speed. If your saved money isn't growing faster than inflation, you're not preserving wealth, you're slowly losing it. Here's the painful part: many traditional saving methods don't even beat inflation. Fixed deposits, basic savings accounts, and low-interest schemes often grow money slower than prices rise. So even though the number in your bank account increases, your purchasing power decreases. It's like running on an escalator that's moving down. This is why people feel confused later in life. They saved consistently, avoided risks, and still feel poorer than expected. Inflation doesn't announce itself loudly, it quietly steals value year after year. And if saving is your only strategy, you're playing a game where the odds are already against you. Saving has a ceiling, but life has no limits. One of the biggest flaws of saving-only thinking is that saving is capped, while life expenses are not. You can only save what's left after expenses. And for most people, that leftover is small. No matter how disciplined you are, there's a hard limit to how much you can cut costs. Life, on the other hand, doesn't care about your savings discipline. Medical emergencies, family responsibilities, career shifts, inflation, and unexpected events don't come with warnings. Expenses can spike overnight, but your savings grow slowly. This imbalance is dangerous, especially if saving is your only plan. Another issue is psychological. When saving becomes the main goal, people start shrinking their lives instead of expanding their income. They avoid opportunities, learning, or calculated risks just to protect a small pool of money. This creates a mindset where fear dominates decisions, not growth. Saving is useful as a buffer, not as a strategy for building a better future. If your entire financial plan depends on, not spending, then the plan collapses the moment life demands more from you. A strong system must handle growth, shocks, and ambition, not just caution. Why saving rewards inaction, not intelligence? Saving money is often praised as a sign of being smart with finances. But in reality, saving alone rewards inaction, not intelligence. You don't need deep understanding of how money works to save, you just need to spend less. And while that sounds responsible, it doesn't teach you how to make money grow. When people focus only on saving, they avoid learning about investing, skills, or value creation. Why? Because saving feels safe and familiar. There's no uncertainty, no learning curve, no short-term discomfort. But growth lives exactly where discomfort begins. This creates a false sense of financial maturity. Someone who saves well is seen as financially aware, even if their money is doing nothing productive. Meanwhile, people who experiment, invest, or build something are labeled risky, even though those actions are what actually create progress over time. Money doesn't respect passivity. It rewards understanding, decision-making, and intelligent risk. Saving keeps you stable, but stability without growth eventually becomes stagnation. And stagnation, over long periods, is just slow financial decline.